and welcome Archbishop Carroll High School for this PIAA 4A state quarterfinals matchup between District 11's Vikings of Allentown Central Catholic and District 12's Patriots of Archbishop Carroll High School. Start with our national anthem. Everyone please stand and remove your hats.
Well, it's the middle of March, but the madness is just beginning in the PIAA as we have a great Class 4A battle between the Vikings of Allentown Central Catholic and the Patriots of Archbishop Carroll in the state quarterfinal. It's Tommy Anderson alongside Andrew Renato with the Carroll live stream team. We got a great game on our hands tonight, Andrew.
Tommy, we have a spectacular game tonight. It's Saturday game is on this season. Many Carroll and Allentown Central Catholic parents are in attendance tonight. I'm going to give you a key to the game for both sides. For Carroll, Tommy, we need to keep going on the offensive glass. Caleb Carter and Quan Hill dominating the post, dominating the offensive glass. Second chance points off of offensive rebounds are going to be huge. For the Allentown Central Catholic Vikings, it's going to be Liam Joyce. 20 points in the first round victory over PJP the other night to get to this point against Archbishop Carroll. They had to play a play-in game. And it's going to be Liam Joyce and Tyson Thomas. Make sure their two big scorers keep going, and they're not very deep, so no fouls for those guys. Making sure they stay out of their depth is going to be big. But Tommy, I love the Patriots here tonight, and I love this atmosphere. It's March, baby.
It is March. The atmosphere is going. We got a lot of fans in attendance tonight. And their starters for Allentown Central, you have Liam Joyce, Tyson Thomas, Christian Spugnardi, Andrew Sensence, and Aiden Burmeister. And for the Patriots, you got Tyler Seward, Caleb Carter, Anquan Hill, Moses Hips, and Chase Coleman. And we are right about ready to get underway. As loud as it can go. Right. have Joyce and Hill on the tip. That's going to be down to Chase Coleman, and Caleb Carter is going to get the Patriots going. Carroll won their district game against Martin Luther King, a score of 85-70 to get to this game.
Central knows Moses has obviously watched their tape, knowing to close out on this.
Hips on the wing, top of the key. Seward, Carter, now to Hips for three, just long. And it'll be Central the other way. There is Tyson Thomas, their second leading scorer, averaging 16 a night. He's guarded tightly by Tyler Seward, top of the key. Spugnardi in the post. Spugnardi and Hill is going to be a good battle today down low. Thomas driving, falling down. Spugnardi gets it. He's going to kick it. It's going to be a Burmeister three, long. Now tipped out of bounds, and that's going to belong. It's going to stay here with the Vikings.
Am I muted?
Underneath, a tough finish goes for Tyson Thomas. And now it's going to be Tyler Seward, top of the key. Coleman with the screen. He goes up top. That's going to be a charge. Nicely done there. Looks like we're going to see Tyler Seward picking up the foul there for the Patriots.
Tyson Thomas here averages 16 a game on Allentown Central test scores.
Spugnardi now top of the key to Thomas. He will try a three, just long. Rebound won by Chase Coleman, the freshman. Seward will bring it ahead. I mean, Moses Hips, he's really having a tremendous second half of the season. Really he's had a great season all year. They've really gotten going, especially in the second half. They're averaging 13.5 per game. The Carroll's second leading scorer. Seward into the lane, stops, puts up a floater. That's good. Tyler Seward's first bucket. And we are knotted here too.
Great body control there by Tyler Seward.
Allentown Central Catholic out of the Eastern Pennsylvania Conference. A good cut, good looking action there. Spugnardi sets up Thomas, who lays in two. Well done there from the Vikings for the easy bucket. Coleman and Seward play catch. Hips on the wing, down low to Anquan Hill, who's been absolutely brilliant his past couple games. He leads the Patriots in scoring, averaging 17.5 to go along with over 9 rebounds per contest. Hips thought about a three instead. We'll go to Anquan Hill, turns around from the free throw line, no go. Rebound to Spugnardi, it'll be Thomas the other way. In the wing, Sensits for three, got it! Andrew Sensits buries a three, and Coach Bo's gonna call a timeout for the Patriots. Allentown Central Catholic out to a quick 7-2 lead.
Yeah, Tommy, not the score Carroll was definitely looking for, but Allentown Central Catholic's going zone. And it'll be interesting to see if they stick with that zone for the entire game.
We apologize for some of the audio difficulties. We're trying to sort that out for you. But an early start here for Allentown Central Catholic, leading 7-2. The parents absolutely loving it here. It's nice to have that home even though they're in Carroll's gym, you got a really home atmosphere feel to this one for Allentown Central.
Ton of Central fans here, Tommy.
Carter underneath, good look to Hill, who's doubled. Seward will have it. Chase Coleman's gonna try a three. Rims out, Seward crashing for the rebound. Down low, Anquan Hill. Inside, he's fouled. Senson's claiming he went straight up. We'll see who that foul call is gonna be on. And that's gonna be on Liam Joyce. Central's leading scorer, already picking up his first. Anquan Hill is gonna go to the line where he shoots 84% from the line. The big man with the sweet stroke as he knocks down the first. But Anquan Hill is really putting together an all-league season for the Patriots, and I would not be surprised to see him in the first team All-Catholic, second team All-Catholic range, and that comes out. We're gonna see Griffin Patridge for the first time off the bench as Hill knocks down his pair of free throws. Chase Coleman's gonna be picking up Sensit's full length of the floor.
Tommy, Carroll keeping high pressure on defense. You like to see it. Make sure Allentown's gonna get, to the full.
Patriots want an offensive foul call, and Sentis won't get it. Now Sentis will be underneath, where he's doubled by Seward and Coleman. Nicely done there from the Patriots. He's stuck with it. Anquan Hill swallows up that shot. And rebound to Chase Coleman. Anquan Hill can really affect the game on both ends of the floor. We see it right there. And we're gonna get a foul call here. That one's gonna be on Andrew Sentis. And Moses Hips will inbound for the Patriots underneath. Allentown Central coming into this game 17-4. Finished the league with a 7-3 record. A very solid team. These teams don't match up often. As Carter goes into the lane, he's fouled. The Patriots really being the aggressor so far, drawing contact and drawing fouls, and that's going to be Tyson Thomas for his first foul of the game.
It's actually on. My apologies. But Caleb Carter, a great take there to get into the lane, draw the contact, goes to the line. He shoots it well from the mid-range, Tommy.
He really does. Caleb Carter, his first year starting for the Patriots, was a reserve last year. Played some off the bench as he knocks down the first. But he stepped into the starting point guard role as Dean Coleman Newsom, the Patriots starting point guard last year, went down with a knee injury. And Carter has really flourished, averaging over 13 points a game to go along with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and shooting a really efficient 60% from the field. And going for the rebound is Anquan Hill, and it's going to be a foul call. As Hill got his legs taken out from under him. That's going to be, looks like that one's going to be on Patridge, who just checked in.
Tommy, we have a group of very, almost unruly, very animated Allentown Central Catholic parents in front of us, and they were not happy about that foul.
Yeah, we'll see how that affects this game going forward as Hill gets into the lane. But his nice hand from Tyson Thomas has stripped that and it's taken away. Fast break now for Central. Thomas left open, thought about a three, instead will drive it, kick it underneath. Joyce has his shot blocked by Anquan Hill. Second block of the game for Hill is Coleman going the other way. Goes up, no good. Rebound, Anquan Hill the follow.
Tommy, the offensive glass, we mentioned it in the open. Great job by Anquan Hill, second chance points.
We are knotted here at 7. Just over 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Bad pass, is won away by Sensis. He will kick in the corner to Joyce, who's guarded by Caleb Carter. Thomas can't handle the pass, that's gonna go out of bounds. And that'll be Patriots basketball, and the Carroll fans are getting vocal here now.
Tommy, a great job there to get the basketball for the Patriots.
It'll be Seward now. Carroll, a 5-0 run here to tie this game right back up at 7.
Tommy, defensive intensity has been great from the Patriots. See if they can turn it into offense as Seward gets tripped.
Already, we see Allentown Central frustrated with some of these calls. And we're going to see David Fridia for the first time.
Tommy, that's 5 quick team fouls on Allentown Central Catholic.
Something to keep an eye on right there. Moses Hips will try a deep three. All cotton for Moses Hips. Carroll's best three-point shooter by far. The freshman strokes his first of the game.
Tommy,
From well beyond the arc.
Tommy, Moses Hips is so deadly from there. I mean, it's unreal.
And you wonder, obviously, these teams aren't very familiar with each other. We wonder if they had the opportunity to watch any film on each other. If Allentown Central did, they'll know that Moses Hips can hit from very deep, and he did so right there for his first bucket. We're going to get Tyler Stewart with the block. He doesn't understand the call. But we've seen some somewhat controversial calls from both sides here to start. You know, the Allentown Central parents aren't very happy with these early fouls on them.
Tommy, we have 2 on Tyler Stewart there, but Coach Bo's going to trust his guy, and you got to love it.
The senior transferred in from the Haverford schools, had a great year. They're going to stick with him and trust him to play with those 2 fouls, play with discipline. Patridge. Fridia. Now Sensits in the corner. Thomas will drive in, left hand. Nice finish there from Tyson Thomas. He has 6. Beautiful finish with the left hand. Carroll quick the other way. Hill in the corner, he's doubled. Stewart will reset.
Tommy, Tyson Thomas showing why he averages 16 a game and the second leading scorer on Central.
We're going to carry there from Caleb Carter. It's a nice up and down action here to start. And we're going to see Nick Lamy for the first time getting Tyler Stewart with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, Lamy does a lot of what Stewart does. He's very big on the defensive end of the ball. Lamy doesn't score it a lot, but it's going to bring that defensive presence Carroll needs.
Thomas again past half court. Chase Coleman tasked with him at the top of the key. Fridia now. And the post is Joyce. We'll see if Joyce can get going.
Yeah, Joyce averaging 16.6 a game, Tommy, and nothing from him to start.
A nice cut from Sensits to lay it in. He's got 5. Allentown Central back in front. Hips can't fit the pass in. It's going to be Central the other way. Sensits again. He loses that off of his leg. Definitely from here you could tell it was Patriots basketball. The refs didn't see it.
Tommy, a horrendous call.
Yeah, the refs didn't have the angle on that one.
Yeah, trailing the play, it's tough for them to make the call. Doesn't really give them an excuse for bad calls like that.
In the lane is Spugnardi, who's just checked back in, and his shot is again erased by Anquan Hill, but he gets his own miss. It'll be Joyce now. Stuck with it, and he gets it outside to Patridge, and now Tyson Thomas will reset. 48 seconds to go in the first. Central leads by 1. Thomas will pull up from mid-range over Anquan Hill. Tough shot there. Just missed. Rebound fought for and eventually won away by Caleb Carter. It'll be the Patriots the other way with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Hill in the corner. The double doesn't come, but it'll swing anyway. It's Carter.
Tommy, I think Carter's going to run the point here for the Patriots with the absence of Stewart. He's got the ball control, and I think Carroll's going to hold for 1, Tommy.
I think they would be wise to do so here. Set up one good look before the end of the quarter.
And unless they get Hill in the post, you like Moses Hips here.
Carter into the lane underneath Anquan Hill, who rises up and slams for 2. A beautifully designed there from the Patriots. It'll be Sensits the other way. He'll step into a 3. Won't go, but a very entertaining first quarter comes to a close with the Patriots leading this one 12-11.
Tommy, I can't wait to see what the rest of the game has in store for us. That was awesome.
If you're a college basketball fan, you've already seen some very tight, very entertaining March Madness games to start today. Looks like on the high school side, we're in for a dandy here tonight, as the Patriots are holding one at the end of one.
Yeah, Tommy, I mean, Coach Bo's got to be happy with the way his guys played. I mean, Allentown Central Catholic is playing really good, really tough man-on-ball defense. I mean, they're guarding these guys out, at our volleyball line that's, 30, 35 feet away from the hoop. So to get away from all this ball pressure, to be able to get the ball inside. I mean, Anquan Hill showing why he's being recruited to play basketball Division I colleges. He is, he's ready to own this game, and the slam at the end there is really a great showing of what Anquan Hill can do. And on the defensive end, a couple of blocks in the first period too.
Yes, Hill with six points and 3 blocks already, has offers from the likes of Drexel, Mount St. Mary's, and others. St. Joe's one of them.
Drexel and Mount St. Mary's both dancing. Tommy, see if Anquan Hill can find his way to the big dance.
Yes, both were eliminated. Drexel today was knocked out. We saw Carroll alumni Luke House get some time in that game for the Dragons, but they were eliminated by Illinois just a few hours ago. And it looks like we're going to be ready to start the second here. Look, Tyson Thomas is pacing the Central Catholic attack here with 6, and Andrew Sentis has 5.
Tommy, I like the Chase Coleman matchup for Tyson Thomas. Chase Coleman plays incredible defense, and to see if he can eliminate some of that great scoring that Thomas provides.
And we've really seen it the second half of the year too, Andrew, with Coleman really coming to his own on the defensive end, really stopping some of the elite players in the Catholic League, and we'll see if he can do that here against Allentown Central. Rebound fought for and one away. Coleman up to Hips. Hips into the lane. Floats it up. That's going to be a charge. Hips can't believe it. But nicely taken there. And that's going to be Moses Hips first.
Tommy, if you're Coach Bo, you're disappointed in the foul, but you got to like what Moses Hips did there. He took the breakaway. He got into the lane on a more than questionable call. But, you know, one that goes either way sometimes, Tommy.
Yes, and you see Hips there. He's way more than a three-point shooter. Obviously, that's his best attribute that he's provided the Patriots so far, but he can drive it, get in the lane, and score. It's going to be interesting to see how his skill set develops in his 4 years in a Carroll uniform, already with an offer from LaSalle, and he's going to get many more, you would think. Carter's pass is deflected, and it's going to lead to a Hips 3 in the corner. Just long. Rebound sentence, and it's going to be Allentown Central the other way. Joyce now working on Carter. He has the height advantage on Carter, but Caleb Carter very strong. Stolen away. It's going to be Hips leading the break the other way, and he lays in for 2. Nicely done there. We were just talking about that part of his game. Moses Hips has 5. Coleman really making things tough for Thomas. He gets into the lane. Anquan Hill will have none of that. His 4th block of the game is going to be the Patriots the other way. Carter. Coleman thought about a 3 now. Will step in for a mid-range 2. Leave that short. Rebound to Spugnardi. And the Vikings are going to slow things down here a little bit.
Tommy, you like the pace of this game, and you like the enthusiasm about the entire game. I think it's going to be a great contest to the end.
It's going to be interesting to see if these Vikings keep trying to challenge Anquan Hill in the paint, because he's dominated that area already today.
And Caleb Carter on Liam Joyce. Joyce averaging 16.6 per game, held without a point to start. Caleb Carter has been defending him incredibly.
Joyce did have 20 in that win against Pope John Paul to get here. Thomas misfires. Hill snatches that rebound away. And it'll be Moses Hips bringing things up for the Patriots. Carroll leading by 3. It looks like we're going to have Coach Bo calling a 30-second timeout for the Patriots. But, I mean, Andrew, you look around this gym. Obviously, everyone with masks on. But you see a pretty full gym, and that's something we haven't seen in quite a while, and it's a great sight to see.
Tommy, you know, when we came into school on Monday, we realized that it was 365 days since we had started that virtual learning process. And, you know, have it really come full circle with, you know, kids in the building this year, and then we've got fans in the stands here, and a good number of them, almost 80, we were told by Assistant Athletic Director Ron Cummings. And to have all these people here and to be able to play March Madness, you know, the first national tournament since 2019, the first state tournament since, or state tournament being able to be finished since last year. Tommy, you gotta love to see it.
Yes, we're really seeing this. Hopefully, this coronavirus come in its latter stages. Our executive producer, Devin Gallagher, just came from receiving his COVID shot for this game. So we have teachers getting vaccinated. We have people really all over the area and all of the country getting vaccinated. It's great to see. And it looks like we're hopefully in the latter stages of this pandemic. But it's great to see a somewhat return to normalcy here.
Tommy, teachers and students, I myself have had my first shot, but it's great, like you said, to see students back in the buildings, fans back in the stands, and life coming back to whatever normalcy can be at this point.
Carter underneath to Anquan Hill on the baseline. He spins, lays up 2. Anquan Hill is just too much to handle for the Vikings so far. He's got 8. Carroll extends their lead to 5.
Tommy, Hill is dominating this performance in every way possible. Offensively, defensively. Great hands by Moses Hips. Tommy, as Lamy goes the other way.
Carter now into the lane. He stops. It looks like he was tripped, and they're going to get a foul call nicely there. Good call from the officials. It looks like they weren't going to call it. The Central Catholic fans disagree, but the correct call right there, as Caleb Carter was tripped and was forced to throw that errant pass out of bounds.
Right, Tommy, the baseline official saw travel, and the near side official with the right call of Caleb Carter being tripped and therefore walking.
That'll be Sentis' his second foul. The inbound is forced into Lamy. Lamy tried to fit it underneath the Caleb Carter. He had hips on the wing for an open look. That's going to be a turnover. Freddie left all alone. He misses everything there. Nick Lamy will secure the rebound. That'll be hips the other way. Anquan Hill has the size advantage. Nick Lamy's going to step into a wide open three, and that's all Cotton. Nick Lamy, as Moses Hips pumps his fist there. Nicely done there from the Patriots.
Tommy, and these boys are having some fun out here. Carroll opens up an 8-point lead. No points allowed in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. And I don't know if we got that on our camera shot there, but the boys are dancing at middle court. Nick Lamy with the big three there, and Carroll has got all of the momentum and has really quieted the Central Catholic crowd, Tommy.
And you think of the Patriots, they're really playing with house money in this tournament. For those of you who don't know, that this tournament, this spot really belonged to Newman Goretti. But due to COVID, their season was canceled. Carroll was the next qualifier for 4A, and they've really taken this opportunity and run with it. And the Patriots look poised to take home a state title here as they've really been given new life. They thought their season was over after the regular season. There were no playoffs this year for the PCL, only a championship game for the top two teams. Coach Bo and the Patriots thought their season was done, but they got the news, unfortunate news for Newman Goretti. But the Patriots just needed to capitalize on that opportunity, and they're here to do so, winning tonight, hopefully. And we'll see if they can make a deep run in the state tournament.
Yeah, Tommy, like you said, I mean, the unfortunate circumstance, I mean, you hate to see it with the Newman Goretti having the COVID issues and the positive tests and the quarantines. But like you said, Carroll playing with house money, and Tommy, we're assured that they are going to make the most of this house money.
As Newman Goretti was one of the top teams in the Catholic League, probably would have been in that championship game against Archbishop Wood. As you see Liam Joyce get his first points of the night, plus the foul. That is going to be absolutely massive for the Vikings as they look to get their leading score going. That's his first bucket, and he'll go to the line for one more. That'll be Anquan Hill's first. Joyce can't hit the free throw. That's going to be what appears to be, it's going to be an offensive foul.
It's going to be Spagnardi's second, Tommy. It'll be 1 and 1. I believe Anquan Hill will shoot it.
His second, team second. To the line, shooting 1 Anquan Hill.
As we mentioned earlier, Seward has those two personals for Carroll. But Spagnardi and Sentis both have 2 fouls here. It's something to keep an eye on if those players are going to be able to pick up their third before the half. That would be something extremely detrimental to the Vikings as Anquan Hill calmly knocks down the first of the 1 and 1. We mentioned earlier, shooting 84% from the line. Just an excellent shooter, 50% from the field as well. As he rims out there. And Moses Hips picks up the cheap foul there, away from the basket. Coach Bo, not very pleased with the freshman on that one. You don't really want to foul that far away.
His second, team fifth. Into the game, number 3, Tyler Seward.
Tyler Seward's going to return for the Patriots as Hips picks up not a great foul for Moses Hips there.
Allentown Central the other way. Spagnardi into the lane. It'll be Joyce now going to work against Anquan Hill. He's had the better of that matchup so far tonight. And Joyce misfires there. Hill secures the rebound. It'll be the Patriots the other way. Carter thought about a 3. Said we'll drive in, float up an alley-oop attempt for Anquan Hill. Couldn't corral it. Chase Coleman nicely done, stealing it the other way, and Anquan Hill going up and laying in for 2. Nicely done there, the quick hands from Coleman. setting up the easy fast break opportunity. Anquan Hill catches in. Patriots up 9.
Tommy, that's what Chase Coleman's going to do. Hands in the passing lane, caught a sleeper on the Central Catholic side, and did a great job.
Driving in now is Patrick, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Nick Lamy. His first.
Foul number 23, Nick Lamy, his first, team 6.
Yeah, Tommy Booth, Seward, and Lamy there. Carroll, a little bit fortunate to have that one called on Lamy because you don't want Seward picking up his third with Hips having 2 already.
Griffin Patrick will have an opportunity to hit his first points at the line tonight with this pair of free throws. And he's just long on the first, rimming out. Patriots leading by 9, their largest lead of the game. Patrick misses a pair here, and it's going to be Coleman quickly the other way into the lane. It's going to be a blocking foul. And Coleman's going to be shooting a 1-and-1.
Foul number 3, Andrew Senses, his third, team 8.
Number 3 on the third foul there for Census, who's one of the starters, averages 5 a game. And I think Coach Census will have to go to the bench.
Coleman nicely done, knocking down the first there, giving the Patriots a 10-point advantage here.
Tommy, Chase Coleman has played an exceptional game. His first point of the game, but on defense and creating offense through other ways, has been spectacular.
Yes, and out of the 2 freshmen, as Coleman knocks down both, Moses Hips has gotten more of the attention, and he's been playing brilliantly, but not to forget about Chase Coleman, because he's really done things that haven't really shown up on the stat sheet as much, but he's been just as valuable for the Patriots this season. Thomas has been quiet since the first. It's going to be Burmeister who's just checked back in. And now Spugnardi working on Carter. Carter again playing good defense. Spugnardi with a wild shot. No good. He's frustrated with himself, slow to get back. Carter pushing the other way into the lane. And that's going to be a blocking foul. I think the refs had some miscommunication there. One wanted to call a charge, but we're going to get the block. And that's going to be on Patrick for his second.
Foul number 22, Griffin Patrick, his second, team 8.
Tommy, we had an uproar of parents right here.
This is technically a home game for the Patriots. They were playing at their home floor, but it definitely feels like an Allentown Central home game with the amount of fans that they brought in to this one.
Yeah, Tommy, Central Catholic, Allentown Central Catholic. Allentown about a 45-minute to an hour ride down the Northeast Extension. These parents made the trek to watch their gentlemen play a bunch of games, play this game here, and see if they can advance to the state semifinals. That state semifinal game, or the other quarterfinal game, will be Danville and Middletown from District 6 and 7, and they're playing that game tonight. So we'll find out who's going to go to the semis and meet in that one semi.
Yes, and we got the Carroll girls also in action tonight, Andrew.
We do. A great team, Tommy. A spectacular team. Grace O'Neill, first team All-Catholic today.
Yes, we saw Grace O'Neill get first team All-Catholic, Taylor Wilson get second, and Maggie Grant get third. So good representation for the Patriots. And all 3 of them are coming back. The Carroll girls are going to have a really solid team next year. It could definitely be a favorite to get to the Palestra next season and win that championship. We'll see Carter now. Shooting 1-and-1 long. It's going to be a rebound to Spugnardi. B. Thomas. Burmeister will have a look for 3. They needed that one, wouldn't go. Hips back into the game now. And he will reset for the Patriots. Seward driving in, dumping it off. Anquan Hill rising up again and slamming it home. Good look there from Seward. Anquan Hill's got 13.
Tyler Seward, a great dish. Hill was able to flush that thing home.
Thomas stepping into a 3, rattling out. Coleman the other way, going up, laying no good. Tyler Seward with the putback. but that's going to be waved off. They say that one was still in the cylinder, and the Carroll representation that is here is incensed at that call.
This is correct, Tommy. They are rather aggravated at that one. That was an interesting call.
Definitely a close one.
Definitely a close one, Tommy. The energy is in the building, though, Tommy. Carroll holding 13, just 2 points allowed this quarter.
They have been extremely well done here on the defensive end. Great effort. Really frustrating this Allentown Central team, who is really not used to this physicality that the Carroll Patriots and really PCL teams bring. Thomas into the lane, finishing plus the foul. Brilliantly done there from Tyson Thomas, who has his first point since early in the first quarter. He's got 8. We'll go to the line for one more.
Yeah, 8 of the team's 15. Tyson Thomas, a great take there on Chase Coleman. Coleman, not bad defense, just a little out of position. You don't hate that, though, if you're Coach Bell.
No, and plus, Chase Coleman's been playing Tyson Thomas rather well all game long.
Really, very crucial.
You'll live with that. But Thomas converts on the end one. He's got 9. It's Allentown Central 16 here. Carroll's still leading by 10, 90 seconds to go here in the first half.
Tommy, and it'll be interesting to see how the sunlight, this is our first game in daylight savings here, affects the entire one side of the court in shadows. So we'll see how that works as Coleman pulls 3, not able to get it.
It is setting, and it looks like in the second half it may be a factor for the Patriots shooting on that basket. That's going to be a blocking foul. Caleb Carter looked like he was set.
Tommy, that's an unreal call. That's like the call that got Caleb Carter out of that Archbishop Ryan game. But Liam Joyce, will go to the line to shoot too. And he's their leading scorer, Tommy. Very quiet night. Caleb Carter has defended him excellently tonight.
See if Joyce is able to convert here, but first we're going to see Christian Spagnardi come off. Looks like he may be having a cut or a wound being tended to here on the sidelines, and we're going to see David Fridia back in the game for him. But you're right, Joyce has been quiet so far. We'll see if these free throws are able to get him going into the second half, because they're really going to need him as well as Thomas to continue his strong play. If they want to get back into this one. Joyce knocks down the second, and there'll be Patriots basketball here. Thomas really extending out deep on hips now, knowing that he can hit from there. Ball's going to be swung, hips wanted it. And Patriots are going to reset.
Tommy, you almost wonder if Carroll's going to hold here, although it looks like Caleb Carter is ready to go to work.
Seward in the corner, he'll try a 3. Oh, got it! Tyler Seward. He's really shot it well from 3 in the second half of this season. He's got his second bucket in the game. He has 5. Thomas now, the other end. He'll try to answer. No good. Hill with the rebound. Seward the other way. He's falling down. Looks to be in pain. But he gets up and gingerly limps to the other side of the court. Burmeister now into the lane. Floating up to the left hand. Nicely done there for Aiden Burmeister. His first bucket, 10 seconds to go here. The Patriots will hold for 1. 5 seconds. Carter stops. Hips. The mid-range 2 didn't get it off in time. Didn't go anyway. But that's going to do it here for the first half. Carroll leads this one 29-19 in a very entertaining half of basketball. We'll be back in the second half.
We will, Tommy, and just make sure you stay around. About 5 minutes into the halftime, we'll have an interview with senior captain Matt Evans on his thoughts on the first half of the game and what Carroll's going to have to do to close this game out in the second half. Mr. Gallagher, is it this mic with the green light? Is it this mic with the green light? No. I'm keeping this here. Okay. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna take a right out under the video. Take a right out under the video. Okay. Mic check 1, 2. We're here with senior guard Matt Evans. Matt, first half went well. What did you like from the team?
I really liked our defense. We're taking pride one-on-one. If we can hold them to under 20 points again in the second half, we should do pretty well. I'm really just proud of the individual effort for one-on-one defense.
Second half, what do we have to do to pull this game out and get into the Final Four of the state playoffs?
We got to keep the energy we had in the first half. We got to do everything we did in the first half. If we keep it the same way and we keep playing hard on defense, we'll win the game.
Thanks for your time. Roll Pats.
All right, and we're just about ready to get this second half underway as Carroll leads this one 29-19 here at the break. For the Patriots, Anquan Hill has led the way with 13 points. Tyler Seward and Moses Hibbs both have 5 apiece. Chase Coleman has 2, Nick Lamy has 3, and Caleb Carter has 1 free throw. And for Allentown Central, Tyson Thomas has 9, Andrew Sentis has 5. Liam Joyce, their leading scorer, only has 3 tonight. Aiden Burmeister has 2. Andrew Sentis is in foul trouble. He has 3 fouls. Spugnardi has 2 for Central, as well as Patridge. And for the Patriots, Seward and Moses Hibbs both with 2 fouls. And looks like we're just about ready to get underway. It's going to be Patriots basketball to start the third quarter. Chase Coleman will be inbounding. It's Tommy Anderson here alongside Andrew Nada with the Carroll live stream team. And we're just about ready here. And here we go. Coleman gets it across to Seward. He's instantly doubled. We'll see if Allentown tries to provide more pressure here. It's going to be a timeout. Coach Bowe, he probably wishes he didn't call it though, because that pass got through and that would have been a wide open look from Moses Hibbs in the corner. But Coach Bowe is going to call a timeout for the Patriots so they can adjust to this pressure that Central looks like they're going to be bringing the rest of the way.
Timeout, Tommy, timeout 11 seconds into the half, but looks like no more zone for Allentown. Looks like they're going to go to some serious high-pressure doubling man. They need to make up points and quick. I mean, you can't score the ball like they haven't been able to in the first couple of minutes here, or the entire first half for that matter, under 20 points. They need to make it up quick.
If you're the Patriots, you really need to make sure you take care of the basketball. Don't force anything. Be calm and relaxed under this pressure that's going to be brought, and then try to find open looks like we just saw. It would have allowed for a Moses Hibbs 3 in the corner. We'll see if the Patriots can set up more looks like that, because if the Vikings are going to be over-aggressive here, it's going to lead to some open looks.
Tommy, a defense like this, all about spacing. You don't want to bring other men that don't need to be in the play to the play.
Seward now driving in. Carter in the corner. Hibbs with it now. He'll drive it. Stop. Feed underneath to Anquan Hill. Nicely done there. Good find from Moses Hibbs. Anquan Hill's got his first bucket of the second half, and he's got 15.
Incredible find by Moses Hibbs. An incredible basket by Anquan Hill.
Carroll up by a dozen. Sensits. Hibbs on him. It'll be Joyce now on Hill. 3's good. Griffin Patridge buries his first bucket of the night. Only Central's second 3 of the ball game. But it's going to bode well for them if they make those. And Hibbs the other way. He buries it. Moses Hibbs cannot be left open. Any space is deadly for Moses Hibbs. Sent it the other way. No good. Up ahead, Seward. Fast-paced offense here to start, and a nice block from Joyce, and it's going to be off of Seward. Nicely done there. As we said, Liam Joyce only with 3 points, but an excellent defensive play there to deny the transition opportunity from Tyler Seward.
Yeah, Tommy, Moses Hibbs, like we said there, it was a great block by Joyce on Seward there in the break, but Moses Hibbs, anything across half court, expect Hibbs to be looking for that shot, and he can make it too from there, Tommy. That was all cut.
And how many freshmen do you see playing with as much confidence as Moses Hibbs is playing with right now? It's really something to see. A nice spin from Joyce, no good there. Anquan Hill stayed with him. It'll be Hibbs the other way. He's got Seward underneath, who's again rejected. It's going to be a foul. A late call there. And the Allentown Central fans are disapproving of that call, but it was a very late call. It looked like he might have gotten a bit of the hand on Seward, but it wasn't much there.
Yeah, Tommy came down right on top of Seward's hand. Tough to shoot the ball when there's a guy's hand on top of you, and Seward's going to go to the line for the fruits of it and shoot too.
Seward leaves that one short, but that's going to be Patridge's third foul. So he and Sentis have 3 fouls. Patridge's come off the bench, but has played big-time minutes here. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for Allentown Central. Seward will try to convert the second of 2, and he knocks it in. Seward's got 6 now, and quickly up ahead now are the Vikings of Allentown Central.
can hear the Carroll bench getting into it as Allentown pulls that back out. The defense is going.
Carroll really a strong defensive effort thus far. Thomas is swallowed up and blocked. He really wanted to call there, but whistles are silent. But it's going to stay here with Allentown Central, and it's going to be Christian Spugnardi checking in for Patches with those 3 fouls.
Tommy, great defense by the 2 freshmen there, Coleman and Hips, to be able to converge.
Brendan Reed is also in the game for the first time for Central. Thomas, wild layup there is no good. Really wanting the call. He's visibly frustrated. Seward pushing the other way. Into the lane. Stops. Coleman to Carter. Underneath, Anquan Hill is hacked by 3 Vikings. We'll see that's going to be on, but Anquan Hill's going to go to the line. Really no answer today for Anquan Hill from Allentown Central.
There's number 3 on Christian Spugnardi, Tommy. Spugnardi sensits, pardon, and Patridge all with 3 fouls, Tommy, and that's
some serious trouble, Andrew. That's some serious trouble.
Guys who have played big minutes for this team, and they are not going to be able to be on the floor if they keep picking up fouls. Underrated part of Anquan Hill's game, Tommy, the mid-range shot, incredible, especially the free throw. He gets to the line so much, and he's able to convert so often.
Yes, he leads the Patriots in free throw shooting, and is one of the league leaders in the Catholic League, shooting an excellent 84% from the line. Something that college coaches are also going to love to see. You can trust Anquan Hill in big moments when teams are going to foul to step to the line and knock down shots. In the corner is Reed rimming out. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Caleb Carter.
Tommy, like you said, when you get a guy who can play below the rim and a guy who's going to go to the line a bunch, like we see with Joel Embiid with the 76ers, a guy who's going to shoot it in that 80% mark, college coaches should be all over that.
I would not be surprised to see Anquan Hill pick up some more offers than the ones he already has. It's going to be a leaking Tyler Seward the other way, who going up and slamming it home.
Tommy, what a play by Tyler Seward. He threw it home with one hand.
But the Patriots, you don't like to see that. Celebrating too much on the one end and leaving the easy layup for Spugnardi on the other end. And Tyler Seward travels. Coach Bo can't be pleased with that. Obviously, a big momentum play, an explosive attack of the rim by Tyler Seward, but the Patriots celebrating, don't get back on defense, allowing the easy 2 for Spugnardi.
Now what you want to see here, Tommy, from the Patriots, that big momentum play, but they'll bounce back as you see Chase Coleman just all over Tyson Thomas, who pulls 3 and hits.
Nicely set screen there from Liam Joyce. Chase Coleman went under it, but you can't do that against Tyson Thomas, who steps in and calmly knocks down his first 3 of the game. He's in double figures now with 12, leading to Allentown Central. That was a bucket. They most desperately need it, and Coach Census is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Census goes with the timeout here to get his offense organized and his defense organized, but the Patriots up by 12 here, Tommy, led by 10 at the half. The energy that the Patriots have come out with in this half is unbelievable.
It'll be Patriots basketball out of the timeout. Looks like Central's going to try to pick up at least somewhat here. It's just going to be Thomas here, and Burmeister's going to also pick up Chase Coleman. See if they can apply a little bit of pressure. But Burmeister's going to back off here. There's still plenty of time left in this one. Still halfway through the third. So they don't really need to hurry. Don't need to try to pressure just yet. But we'll see if Allentown Central can get this to 6, 8, 10 points.
They're going to face guard Tyler Seward there. Tyson Thomas was all over him, still able to get the ball to him. And it looks like they're going diamond, or I guess a box and 1 here. Tyler Seward's the only guy not with a zone, although it looks like
they're really trying to limit Moses Hips. Yeah, Census is right on him, and they're really Carroll playing like a 4 corners offense, almost like we saw from Villanova back in '85. But we'll see. Again, no shot clock here, so they're really going to need to pressure the Patriots to force some turnovers here. Not sure. Interesting defensive strategy here. Let's see if it pays off for the Vikings. But the Patriots up 12 aren't going to be in any hurry. Carter into the lane, Euro step, everything but the finish.
A great Euro step, unable to finish though from Carter as Thomas goes the other way.
And we'll see, that's going to be a foul underneath. Looks like that's going to be on Seward with the push. has his hands up, not agreeing with the call. That's his third, though. Tyler Seward's been excellent on both sides of the floor today. So 3 fouls on him. That's going to be large. Spugnardi to Burmeister. Underneath, the design play to Joyce was mishandled. A really quiet game from Liam Joyce in a game where Allentown Central needed him to step up. We'll see if he's able to get going here later in the second half, but right now only with 3 points.
Tommy, they needed him to step up, and he's come out absolutely flat-footed as Hill's fouled on the floor down underneath. I believe
it'll be on Burmeister. A wise foul there, as Anquan Hill would have gone to work on him underneath.
Hill's got, I don't know, close to 4 inches on Burmeister, taking him down low. That would have been the Anquan Hill show down below.
Hips off the inbounds. It'll be over to Chase Coleman, who will reset. Sentence really tightly on Moses' hips, not wanting him to get open from 3. Tyler Seward will reset. Got to be careful for that 5-second violation. Seward's got to go, and he does into the lane, loses the handle, and that ball's going to be thrown up wildly. Jump ball, fought for by Joyce, and Hips is one away. The Census, he's going the other way. That pass is thrown away, and he's going to be fouled. Thomas will be fouled by Caleb Carter, fighting for that loose ball. Not the smartest play from Carter, but he was just trying to be aggressive there and go after the loose ball. Can't really fault him for that one.
No fault at all there, Tommy, from him. Interesting to see how Carroll goes. I mean, they're setting up the 4 corners a little bit, but I mean, you got to be able to attack at some point. And the ball 40 feet away from the hoop is not what you want to see.
This defense, we haven't seen it much from teams playing against the Patriots, but it has worked so far. Let's see if Central can capitalize as Thomas is going to step back for 3 and drain it. Tyson Thomas is heating up. He's got 15, cutting this Carroll lead to single figures. It's a 9-point game. I really like what we see from Tyson Thomas today. Obviously, don't know much about him playing in the Catholic League, but he's really been a special player and a standout for the Vikings. Hips with the floater. Got it. Moses Hips. The sweet teardrop.
Absolutely. Tommy, how many freshmen have you seen live up to this stage? Moses Hips is dominating this game in all facets of his play. As Brendan Reed got Archbishop Carroll there with the ball off the radiator. That's amazing. A team who doesn't play here maybe ever.
The fans are perplexed, and that is unfortunately something. That's Reed's arc on his shot. That's not his fault, but that is an interesting part of Carroll's gym that has affected. We've seen countless players, visiting players.
A lot of freshmen, Tommy, a lot of freshmen. But I'm not sure what class Thomas is, but Reed there.
But if he doesn't play in the Catholic League, you're not going to know about Carroll's interesting dimensions here. But regardless, it'll be Carroll basketball. Caleb Carter dancing in, floating up 2, gets the roll. Caleb Carter's had a quiet offensive game. His first field goal, he's got 3, but contributing as always in a lot of other areas for the Patriots. Thomas is doubled. Joyce wanted it underneath as Hill came with that double, but they don't find him. Falling out of bounds is Thomas, throwing it off.
Great pressure defense from the Patriots there, Tommy. The bench is absolutely loving it.
Nicely done there from Thomas, throwing it off of Coleman's foot.
Tommy, Coach Bo getting into it himself.
Coleman again with the good pressure. It's going to be Spugnardi on the elbow. Burmeister around the screen with the tough mid-range 2, and he's got it. Tough shot. Aiden Burmeister buries it. He's got 4. Carroll's still holding 11 though.
They're going to go back into a 2-3 zone here, Tommy.
Carter, top of the key. Anquan Hill in the paint, goes up. That's deflected off of his leg, and that'll go the other way. Good defense there, good help defense from Andrew Sentence to deflect that ball with the quick hands away from Anquan Hill, off of his leg, and that'll be Vikings basketball. But that's the really only success we've seen the Vikings have when Anquan Hill gets it down that low.
Tommy, to put it candidly, they're unable to defend Anquan Hill. They have guys that big, but Hill is so skilled and has been dominating this game from offensively and defensively. With, I believe he had 5 blocks in the first half, Tommy.
That he did, and Thomas was left all alone. And Coach Sense is going to call a timeout as Thomas lays it in. He's got 17. He and Anquan Hill with 17 apiece leading their respective teams. But if you're Carroll on the defensive side of the ball, you really got to watch for Tyson Thomas at all times. He's really been the only central player to hurt you today. And if you're Carroll on the offensive side of the ball, I'm trying to work it into Anquan Hill every time down the floor. If he's doubled, obviously you kick out to your shooters like Hips. But if Anquan Hill has it one-on-one down low, I want him going to work every time. And he's going to have success more often than not, either drawing fouls or finishing at the rim.
Absolutely, Tommy. And a guy with that size who can play that physical below the rim, he's going to go to the line. He's going to knock it down from the line. You know, it's a little redundant for myself at this point, but Anquan Hill is dominating this game. 5 blocks in the first half. He's got 17 points right now. He's offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. He's doing everything for the Patriots. And it's showing with a 43-34 Carroll lead, 50 seconds to play here in this third quarter. And with 50 seconds, we'll see if Carroll's going to come out and hold for one, or if they're going to go try to get 2 for 1, which is tough to do with no shot clock. Let's see what Coach Bell wants to come out of the timeout with.
I think 50 seconds, you're still kind of at that point where if you have a good look, you're going to take it. If it were more 30-20, maybe you hold for one. But either way, the Patriots are going to want to set up for a good quality look.
Yeah, Tommy, and it's the best look is the look Carroll's going to have to take here. Showing no urgency so far.
Seward, Hips left open for 3. Looked like he was fouled there on the release. No call, but Seward fighting the good foot underneath. Can't get it to go, and he's hit in the face. But that's going to be a foul on Seward. An interesting call there. That's all I'll say is an interesting call.
Tommy, we have fans here cheering for the elbow to the nose of Tyler Seward. Unethical, but...
Well, I don't think the fans are cheering for any injury, but they're just cheering for the foul call.
Interesting, Tommy, and it looks like it broke his mask, too. Coach Bo having a conversation with the ref, one that could go either way, and that's how we've seen a lot of fouls called today, Tommy.
Seward will check out because that's Tyler Seward's 4th foul. So a very large call, not just because of a questionable decision, but that's going to leave Tyler Seward on the bench for a long time. It's going to be big minutes for senior Nick Lamy. Let's see if he can rise to the occasion.
Tommy, I think he has it in him tonight. We saw him hit the big 3 earlier, and a lot of defenses. Tyson Thomas is going to hold here.
6 seconds. Thomas is trapped. Top of the key. It's going to be Burmeister. Swat away by Anquan Hill. He puts up a running 3. Almost banked it in from 30 feet.
Just a little too much on that one, Tommy, but 1 quarter of basketball to play. 8 minutes of Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association 4A basketball to play here, Tommy, in the quarterfinals. I think it's going to be good, Tommy. I really do.
We've had a very entertaining game so far. Carroll is 8 minutes away from advancing to that semifinal of the state. We'll see if they're going to be able to close it out. But Allentown Central Catholic, Tyson Thomas has had a great game all game, but he's really come alive. He had 8 in that third quarter. He's got 17. It's going to really need to be Tyson Thomas carrying the show. As we've seen Liam Joyce, we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, averaging over 16.5 points per game. But the Carroll defense has limited him to 3 points tonight. If Joyce can get going, it's definitely going to tighten this ball game up. Looks like the Vikings are going to need both Joyce and Thomas to step up down the stretch. They want to make this a game and pull off the upset against Archbishop Carroll.
Or who even knows it's an upset, Tommy? But Carroll being the home team, I would guess we are the favorites. Tommy, do you know what the line was with Vegas in this one? I don't know, but I like the Patriots all the way coming down the stretch here, leading by 9. Only led by 1 after the first quarter, but really was able in the second quarter to only allow 8 points to the Central Catholic Vikings. As Carroll looks to close this game out, Tommy, and move on to the semifinal against the winner of the Danville-Middletown contest.
And Coleman trying aggressively for the steal there. Risky play there from the freshman. But he again is tasked with Tyson Thomas. It's been a tough battle for him. Burmeister now hips on him. Joyce into the lane to a cutting Burmeister. Good look there. Can't get the finish. That's a basket that Central's going to need to get back into this one. Can't be missing layups like that off of a brilliant executed play out of the break. It's going to be Patriots basketball here. Caleb Carter It's going to be an offensive foul on Chase Coleman. Coach Bowe disagreeing with that one. It looks like Coleman moved a little bit there on the screen. The correct call made there, but it wasn't much there from Coleman. We've seen worse go uncalled.
We have, Tommy, but if you're going to call it, that's the way you have to call it there, and that was the right call. One that could have gone uncalled, but as Tyson Thomas in the lane here, blocked by Anquan Hill again. That is number 6.
And I would argue that's the most difficult block of the game. He had to go over the back and make sure he didn't make any contact with Thomas and just get the ball. He did that. Thomas would have had another easy 2 there, so a brilliant defensive play from Anquan Hill.
He did absolutely everything right on that play, Tommy. I mean, that was textbook, as they say.
Carter now in no hurry here. He will reset. Burmeister on him. The trap comes underneath. Hips now on the baseline. The double coming. Patriots need to be disciplined here. Carter pulling up from the mid-range too. That's his spot. Caleb Carter with 5.
Carter owns the mid-range, Tommy. We've seen it all season long. He has been so good from there.
One of the Catholic League leaders in field goal percentage, shooting 60% from the field. As Thomas getting it underneath. Double pumps with Hill in the area. It's going to be Burmeister for 3. Got it! Central starting to heat up here. Burmeister has 7 now. They cut this Carroll lead to 8. The fans really coming alive here. Swung from Lamey to Carter. Coleman back to Carter.
Carter was looking corner to Lamey, finds him below the rim.
And that'll be Coleman driving in, stopping, floating up 2. Nice lead on there from Chase Coleman.
Great job by Chase Coleman, Tommy. Having a heck of a game, the freshman is.
Only his 2nd bucket of the game. We're playing some good defense. As he's tasked with Thomas all game long. Thomas spinning in the lane, falling down. Coleman forcing the jump ball. And Chase Coleman loves it, as do his teammates and the bench.
That will be Carroll basketball, Tommy.
Vikings parents calling for a tee. They're not going to get it. Carroll just energetic. Nothing malicious or anything there. Chase Coleman, brilliant defensive effort there to force the jump ball.
Right.
And the turnover.
Tommy, these Carroll Patriots playing with what I like to call controlled confidence.
Hips is double, but he splits that one. He was stripped, no call.
An egregious no call.
Tyson Thomas stepping into a 3, long. Rebound by Spugnardi. He's blocked by Anquan Hill, but that's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Lamey.
Yeah, that should be on Lamey at least.
It wasn't on Hill. Hill blocked the shot, but Lamey got him there underneath. Not a bad play. I don't know if Lamey knew that Hill was there behind him, so it was a good foul from Lamey's perspective there. But it's going to send Christian Spugnardi to the line for the first time. He's well off on that free throw.
Side rim there, Tommy. Tommy, this is the best atmosphere I've seen at a basketball game in a very long time, and it's great to see it as we come down the stretch here of this state quarterfinal matchup.
Carroll still holding 10. Central has hung around. Every time Carroll seems to be pulling away, Central has had an answer, but they haven't really been able to get any closer than 8 to 10 points. Carroll's lead is 9 here with just over 5 minutes to play in this one. Seward back in the game with those 4 fouls. Hips thought about a 3, instead will drive in for the long 2, short. Census with the rebound, and it'll be Thomas the other way. Coleman really picking up the intensity on Thomas. Thomas kicking in the corner. Census for 3. Got it! That's Census' 2nd 3 of the ball game. He has 8, and this Carroll lead is trimmed to 6. That's the closest it's been in a while. Carroll needs to stay disciplined here. Still in control of this one, but the momentum is with Allentown Central Catholic.
Tommy, and I like how Carroll's not trying to play, away from what they usually do. What a save by Chase Coleman, Tommy. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that would have been a very large turnover. The bench and these fans would have erupted. Carroll needs an answer here to quiet this crowd. Seward into the lane with the left hand. Nice finish.
Amazing take from Tyler Seward, Tommy. Incredible.
dancing around the defenders and laying in the tough two with the left hand. Tyler Seward, he's got 10.
Tommy, dare I say onions on that one. He went with the left and did his job. As Patridge is off hill. They're going to call it on Carter.
And it is getting rowdy here at Carroll. As that's a call, Carroll fans do not like one bit that regardless that's going to be on Carter.
His third, Tommy, and my ears are going to be ringing after this one, I'll tell you that much.
Thomas for three, got it! Here come the Vikings. It's a 5-point game. Tyson Thomas has 20.
20 big points from Tyson Thomas. He's been their offense tonight.
Carroll giving the Vikings good looks from deep, and they are not missing here in the fourth. It's the closest it's been since the first quarter. What will the Patriots do in response? It's Seward.
Tommy, I think you need Anquan Hill here.
It certainly seems like it. Let's see what the Patriots do. You want to work it inside to your best player and work through Anquan Hill. It'll be Hips instead. Driving in, stops. And they're going to get a walk there.
He didn't go up, Tommy.
Hips kept his pivot foot. He disagrees. And Carroll, it feels like they're getting a little bit rattled here.
Tommy, leadership by Tyler Seward, he's saying there. He's telling his guys, be calm, don't worry, we've got this. And Tommy, I think they do. I think it's Chase Coleman time on defense here. Chase Coleman's going to have to lower. It looks like Seward's going to be on Tyson Thomas. But they're going to have to lock him down here coming down the stretch, Tommy.
Thomas has been brilliant tonight. He has 20. He's got the confidence into the lane, stops, floating up two, off the glass and in. Tyson Thomas, unbelievable. He's got 22. The Carroll lead trimmed to 3. Tipped, trapped is Seward. He spins out of it, underneath the hill. Coleman for 3, no good. Hips with the rebound. His shot's denied by Joyce. Seward there, put back no good. Joyce clears.
Tommy, my heart's racing too with these Patriots as Hips goes the other way.
Here comes Hips into the lane with the foul.
And he will shoot 2.
Good hands from Seward to knock that ball out of the hands. And we're going to see Tyler Seward going to the line as the intensity is mounting here. What a finish we are in for.
Tommy, my heart pounding out of my chest here. What a contest we have as that foul's going to go down on Burmeister. But I think these free throw shots, not only huge from a score perspective, but to slow it down, give everyone a breather here. As Moses Hips will shoot 2.
Hips calmly sinks the first. Carroll's second best free throw shooter, shooting an 81% clip from the line. Back to a 2-possession lead for the Patriots. They lead by 4. Hips has 1 more. 2 big free throws for the freshman. He has a dozen. Carroll leading by 5, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor. But what a game in the state quarterfinal. What fight from the Vikings of Allentown Central Catholic, who look like they were not going to be able to find their way back into this game. The lead was around 12, 14 points for the Patriots, but they hung around. They've gotten hot from deep, and this is a ball game here with 2:17 to go. Carroll leads this one 51-46.
Tommy, and Tyson Thomas has been huge for the Central Catholic Vikings. I mean, he has been their offense, and he has been their energy tonight. And a lot of good work from Tyson Thomas, but these final 2 minutes, 17 seconds are going to be an interesting battle, Tommy. But we're coming in for a landing, Tommy.
Most certainly we are, Andrew. Thomas has 22 points. Anquan Hill for the Patriots leads the way with 17, but he's been quiet in this latter stages of this game. Let's see if the Patriots try to work it into him. He hasn't even gotten many touches in the second half, Andrew, especially in this fourth quarter. But if you're Carroll, I like my chances working into Anquan Hill and working my offense through him.
Tommy, hasn't been a big quarter for Hill at all, but you got to think that Hill's going to be the guy down the stretch here. Moses Hips has had a heck of a game too, Tommy. Tyler Seward playing aggressive with those 4 fouls, Tommy. He doesn't care. He's going to play hard till the end.
As he's going to be tasked with Tyson Thomas here. The double comes, and it's going to be a foul, and Coach Bo has to restrain himself running away because he does not want technical foul. But now, Carroll's 2 senior leaders, 2 guards, Seward and Carter, both with 4.
That could be dangerous coming down the stretch here, Tommy, in the final 2 minutes as Thomas is going to go shoot 1-on-1.
Big free throws here from Thomas, who has been nothing short of spectacular. Well over his average of 16 points. He calmly sinks the first. 2 minutes left, but it's going to be much longer than that, you'd have to imagine, Andrew.
I think we're going to be here for 15 minutes, Tommy.
Nice pair of free throws from Thomas. Give him 24. Carroll holding 3 here.
2 minutes of basketball, Tommy. 2 minutes on the game clock at least.
Carter throwing it away. It's Joyce stepping in. He's been quiet, showing up here though. Liam Joyce's first bucket since the second quarter. He's got 5. Carroll leading by 1. What a comeback here from the Vikings. Carter, Seward's gonna slow things down. If you're the Patriots, you need to get Anquan Hill a touch here. He's gonna set the screen. Seward, Hill, he'll have a 3. Long. Rebound, no one grabs it, and Seward there. Tyler Seward trapped in the corner. Dribbles out of it and stolen away from Joyce. Allentown could go ahead with a bucket here. It's Joyce all the way in, and Anquan Hill rejects the shot.
What a rejection, Tommy. We are going to have a great minute and 8 seconds of basketball here as it feels like it's slipping a little bit from the Patriots. They got to regain themselves here.
What an ending we are on tap for here. Spagnardi, he picks up his dribble. Now Thomas, top of the key.
1 minute to play, Tommy.
Joyce into the lane, stops. Throwing it up. He's got it, plus the foul. Liam Joyce showing up when it matters most. That ball rattled around and out and in. And Joyce will have a chance for one more at the line, and Caleb Carter's evening is finished. And that is absolutely large. As the Patriots seeing this game slip through their fingers here, but there's still 48 seconds to go. And that's the end for Caleb Carter.
Tommy, I really hope this is not the final game that Caleb Carter plays as an Archbishop Carroll Patriot.
It is March, Andrew.
Madness.
It is March, and we've got madness. Joyce, long, rebound Coleman. Seward with it, 45 seconds, Patriots down 1. Seward, Hill. Seward, 36 seconds.
Get it to Hill.
Hips a deep 3, long. Maybe not the shot you want there. Patriots are gonna have to foul.
Probably not the shot we wanted, Tommy, but 28 seconds, still plenty of time left in this ball game.
Lamey with the foul there. A shot that Moses Hips can definitely make, but you might want to see that worked inside to Anquan Hill and work through him. But like we said, regardless if these 2 free throws are made, it's still gonna be a 1-possession game. The last 1-and-1 here, and it's knocked down by Patridge. 28 seconds. If you're Carroll, Even if he makes this, you still don't need a 3. You could attack for 2, and it's missed. Anquan Hill skying in for the rebound. Here come the Patriots down 2. Coleman to Seward. And a timeout, Coach Bo with 20 seconds left. What an ending we're on tap for. As we've seen Allentown Central explode in this one, Carroll has let this lead crumble. And Allentown Central Catholic is one stop away from the semifinals of the state tournament. This looks like it will be Carroll live stream team's last broadcast of the winter season, of the basketball season. And what a way to end this broadcast. What a game we've had on hand here tonight.
Tommy, it's been great working with you all season. We've had a great time, and we're ready to go out on top as Carroll's going to try to win this basketball game. Tommy, who do you think the ball's going to here? I think you got to try to get it to hit Hill inside.
We've been saying it the entirety of the second half, and we haven't seen it, quite frankly. I would love to see this go into Anquan Hill. Let him go to work. If the double comes, you kick to Hips or Coleman for a 3.
Or even Seward.
Seward can knock down a 3. I wouldn't mind Seward driving in. And then Carroll, you have plenty of time here. You don't want to force anything. The Central Catholic parents are as loud as they've been all night. And here we go. Hips to Hill. He'll try a 3 in the corner short. Rebound is going to be Thomas's foul.
With 8 seconds left, Tommy.
And I'm not sure if that's what Coach Bo designed down the timeout. But to be quite honest, I really hope it wasn't. Because that is not a good look. A tough shot that you didn't need. You had time on the clock. And this game could be iced by Tyson Thomas here. Nick Laney picked up his 4th foul there as well. But Carroll has really let this game fall out of control.
Tyson Thomas, a pretty good free throw shooter here, Tommy. They're going to need him to miss at least 1.
And you got to give credit here as he knocks down the first, where credit is due, because Allentown Central Catholic has not gone away. Thomas, ice water running through those veins. He knocks down a pair, and it looks like that should do it. 8 seconds left. Carroll's going to need to be in a hurry.
Tommy, what a comeback by the Allentown Central Catholic Vikings.
So this game is being played at Carroll. But it doesn't feel like it. The Central contingent is out in full force here.
Tommy, you're going to have to get a quick 3 here.
You're going to need a 3. And I'm not sure if the clock would stop. They would need a 3 and a foul. Seward. And he walks with it. And that will do it.
That will be the way it finishes, Tommy, and an absolute shame for the senior.
Carroll's state run comes just short as they let this one slip away. Had control of the entire game. 4th quarter has been all Central Catholic. And they will advance. And the Patriots are just stunned and heartbroken, as this is the way their season will come to an end, as just dejection for the Patriots and triumph from the Vikings. This is March. What an ending we've had.
This is March, this is madness, as they say, Tommy.
What a game, what an effort. It's Allentown Central Catholic 55, Archbishop Carroll 51. And that will do it for us here. So for executive producer Devin Gallagher, for Andy Lynch, Joe Bushner, Billy Englert, and Lydia Mayone on camera, my color commentator Andrew Renato, I'm Tommy Anderson. Have a good night, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, roll Pats.